When the waiter brings the next round, Jackson thanks him, then lasers in on me. So what's on your mind tonight, boss? You gonna give me a hard time about whether the Beatles are better than the Stones, if mustard is harder to live without than ketchup, or whether California is a cooler state than New York? Out of habit, I answer, Stones, mustard, Cali. But then I tilt my head, latching onto something in his voice. A note, a sound, almost like he doesn't want to leave this scene either. Almost like he wants to stay, for reasons I can't quite figure out. But I want to. Oh, hell do I want to.
Just to be clear, this is all I'll allow. Surface talk, nothing deeper, nothing more. These random debates we engage in keep my mind off the white-hot lust that's camped out in my chest. Shooting the breeze in a bar won't get under my skin. Well, no more than anything with him does. No more than any talk, any moment, any night with my client, the sexiest sin rock star who I hate being attracted to. The guy with the long, lean body, with the ink painted all over his toned arms, his trimmed chest, his tight abs. Yes, I've seen him with his shirt off. The whole world has. It's his thing. He rips off his t-shirt at the end of the occasional show and tosses it into the audience. I've seen those damn shirts go up for sale on eBay for a few thousand, sometimes more. I've told him he should donate them to charity. He says they're for the fans and he wants the fans to be happy. It's yet another topic we don't see eye to eye on. We disagree on nearly everything. That helps my keep my hands off him cause. So when he tosses the Beatles versus Stones, mustard versus ketchup, and California versus New York questions back at me, I deliberately pick the opposites.
As the car speeds away from the airport, I take the first step towards sorting out this mess inside my head. I took what you said to heart. Jackson shoots me a curious look. I don't know what you're talking about. I took a sex sabbatical. I never said you needed to do that. I stretch my arms up, drawing a deep breath. You didn't say it, but I could read the subtext. He laughs. You're obsessed with subtext. Aren't you? Life is subtext, Jay. Everything is subtext. People don't say what they mean. Do you say what you mean? That's a good question, and I can answer him with a whole hell of a lot of honesty now that my mind is all clear. I think I do. I usually say what I mean. Jackson scratches his head, then drags his hand over his jaw like he's working through a puzzle. Fine. Say what you mean now. What do you mean about your sex-batical? Nerves crawl up my throat, but I say the hard thing anyway. What I mean is I wanted to prove something to myself. As soon as I say that out loud, another thread untangles. I didn't go sex-free to prove it to him. I wanted to prove it to myself. Because of how I felt when I kissed this man. When I kissed him, I felt something. I don't mean emotions or love or any of that shit, but a connection. A need for more than a one-night stand. And I felt he wanted that too. I don't think he's the type of guy who wants a one-off. And for the first time, I don't want sex to fall into that category. He takes a beat, like he's turning over my statement, weighing it. What did you want to prove?
I rap on the door. He doesn't answer right away, and in those long seconds that it takes before he crosses the suite, I ask myself one more time, will I walk away? But as soon as the door opens, my decision is ironclad. Stone is on the other side, hair slicked back, droplets of water sliding down his chest, a towel slung low on his hips. I step inside, kick the door closed behind me, and shove him up against the wall next to it. I grab his face, clasp his cheeks, and bring my mouth to his, stopping when I'm millimeters away. You, me, tonight. It's going to be like this.